Hello, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and everyone else. I'm Peter Bottley, and this is March. Okay, so what is March? Well, March is my solo music project that I've been working on for about 11 months, I suppose. If you're talking about my very start with the first demo of State of This, which I put up 11 months ago on SoundCloud, according to SoundCloud. I looked today and found that out. So yeah, about 11 months. And it's basically me writing, recording myself, and then hopefully eventually we'll be playing my music. Music that I love to write, music I love to listen to myself, music that I really enjoy. You know, all that malarkey about being true to yourself and everything, and hopefully it's music that you guys will love as well and enjoy listening to. So, what sort of music is it that I do? It is, in short, sort of acoustic pop rock. What I mean by that is that all my songs, pretty well, start on acoustic. I've written almost all of them on acoustic, and then some of them stay on acoustic. They're just purely acoustic, but have that kind of poppy rock kind of feel to them. Some of them have had other instruments integrated into them, such as drums, and electric guitar, or piano, or whatever it is, and bass, you know, brought into them. And some of them have moved completely away from acoustic guitar, almost completely at least. I think pretty much all of them have some element of acoustic guitar in them, but have moved away from them and really take on more of a pop rock, complete kind of sound with just electric guitars, bass, drums, piano, and some other instruments that I've sort of played around with. Why now? Yeah. Is basically because I've been away from music for a little while. When I say away from music, I mean that I haven't played in a band for several months. In fact, actually longer than that, probably over a year and a half, if not 2 years. Probably, in fact, maybe even longer than that. So it's been a really long time since I've played properly in a band. And but I haven't stopped loving playing guitar and writing music. But I sort of, for quite a while, I sort of lost the knack, if you like. After Scenic, my last band, which I loved being in, broke up. Or I left, and then eventually they broke up after a few months down the line. I think I just sort of I'd lost. I lost the sort of the strain of music that I really wanted to play, and 11 months ago, I wrote the demo of State of This, and it really reminded me that of the music that I love. You know, that's music that I love listening to myself, and I was really happy and proud of myself that I'd written a song that I actually like to listen to, not just the day after, because that's always the test. You know, you write a song and then the day after you think, oh God, that's awful, but even, you know, weeks after, even now, I listen to it and I think, actually, I really like it. I love jamming out to it. I love getting my guitar out and just playing along to it. It's great fun. So, what's coming up then? Just referring to my notes I made, just so I remember things that are coming up that I can let you know about. Basically, lots happening at the moment. I'm in the process of recording the album at present. What that means to you guys is that the songs have been written pretty well. I've got at least enough songs to go on the album. I've got more as well that I've got on reserve, which, depending on how they go in recording, may alter the amount of songs that are on the album, but also which songs are on the album. At the moment we're looking at about a 10-song album, 10 songs that I'm really happy with. The aim is to have that released sometime either at the end of April or sometime in May. Realistically, I think May is more likely as to when it's going to be released. So in the meantime, what basically is going to be going on, and the reason why I've kept it quiet in a way for such a long time, is that I wanted to make sure that when I was advertising it, there actually was something for me advertising. I actually was advertising March for what it was going to be, if that makes sense, rather than saying, this is what I'm going to do, without actually having done any stuff already. Whereas all the hard work's been done, now it's just a small matter of, recording and then releasing, etc. So basically in the meantime I'm going to be keeping you up to date with studio updates. In the studio updates there will be hopefully some funny bits where I'm making a cock of myself. You'll hear little clips of the songs that I've recorded. I'll do some videos where I'm talking through what I'm doing. So I'll be talking through what I'm doing for anyone else who's out there, maybe in the same position as me, maybe wants to record something themselves. Gives them maybe a little insight of what I'm doing, what I'm using. So I'll be looking at the guitars I'm using, the amp I'm using, how I'm setting it up, the speakers, which are just really hi-fi speakers, but interface, Mac, etc. And maybe just looking at a couple of proper reviews, because I can't bother to do all the tech stuff, but you know, my opinion of the equipment that I'm using, quite simply. And then maybe there'll be a couple of acoustic live tracks that I'll do, where I'll just record myself playing a track and release it for you guys, so you're just always up to date. You always get to hear little snippets of it and gets you excited, hopefully. After it's all released, I really hope to gig the music, because I do miss that side of performing. I love acting, I love that side of performing, but I miss, I miss getting to perform on stage with a guitar and getting to rock out like that. I used to love the days of Scenic, getting to do that. And then, as of a little while ago, I spoke to someone about recording a music video for one of my songs, which I'm hoping she's still up for it, because there's one song I really want her artistic tastes for, but I've just been in contact with another guy for another song, which I demoed the other day, awfully, but sent over to him to tell him, so he got an idea of the song I wanted to demo, with a proposition for making another music video, which I've really got going on up here at the moment. So hopefully that could be 2 music videos on the way. So I think that's about all I can tell you now. I hope this hasn't been too boring. I'm going to edit it, so hopefully it will make it a bit more interesting and not be crazy long, because I ramble, especially when I'm talking to myself in front of a camera, which is a really new experience for me. So yeah, all I can say is, stay tuned for the studio updates. Follow me, myself, if you want. I'm not very interesting on Twitter, but follow March UK Official, all one word, on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook, or like my page on Facebook for that. Friend me myself as well, if you want. Again, I'm not very interesting as myself, but the pages will be going. I'll make sure there's continuous feed updates on them, so they should be quite interesting. Subscribe on YouTube. You're probably watching this either on Facebook or Twitter. It actually is a video on YouTube. Go to my channel, subscribe, like, thumbs up, or whatever the video. I'm new to all this kind of thing a little bit, so go for that, and I'll see you very shortly, or see you very soon. See you later.